Hello, and welcome to this episode of 28th and Jefferson. It's your girl Shechinah.
Oh, you're not.
No, I thought you could take it on yourself today.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for the briefing. What's going on? It's your boy Skoolboy P, aka P Morgan. We got a special guest in the building. We got a Nashville legend, and guess if you caught Baller Alert and all those other websites, he goes viral a couple times. We got the OG, the big homie. I'm gonna start calling you Coach now, but Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie is in the building. TSU legend.
Appreciate it. What going on?
What's going on, family?
I'm just cool, man.
Coach Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. That almost sounds crazy to say.
Yeah, definitely for me, man. I never thought that'd happen.
Well,
but it's in my blood, man. My father was a college coach for 20 plus years. Now he's an athletic director at the college. So I mean, it's in me, but I never thought I'd be doing it.
Well, that's as an athlete, that's one of the ways to stay involved with the game.
yeah.
Either during or after playing days are over with. Not really sure if your playing days are over with just yet.
You never know, man.
Because
You never know.
been seeing you out there on them workouts, bro.
Yeah. I got to stay into it, man.
Been seeing you on the workouts.
Being with them kids, it keep me young. So
I say that all the time. Man. Coaching high school and college kids would definitely keep your blood young and keep you lively and energetic, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, Shechinah, you wanna kick us off on our topics?
Sure. I guess we can first. Was that me?
That was definitely you, G.
My bad, y'all. Well, first, I just want to start off and tell the people a little bit about who you are, where you're from, that sort of thing, for those who may not know who you are.
Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, born April 7th, 1986, from Bradenton, Florida. I was born with one kidney, and throughout my whole childhood, I was told that I wouldn't be able to play any kind of sports, and I always was at a disadvantage, but after a lot of pleading and crying to my mother, she finally allowed to let me play, and I've just been taking advantage of every opportunity since.
That's awesome. Where you say Bradenton?
Bradenton.
Where is that?
Near Tampa.
Okay.
30 minutes south of Tampa.
Gotcha.
Bradenton makes some good athletes.
Yeah.
Really?
You probably know one of my big homies that I went to college with at Western Kentucky. Jesse Quinn.
Yeah. That's my dog. We went to school together.
Yep. It's one of my OGs, one of my guys.
Yeah.
So
man.
Yep.
Cool. So what brought you to Tennessee?
School-wise or just now?
School-wise. Well, prior to now. What brought you
shoot.
here?
The opportunity to play football, coming out of high school. I went to 5 different high schools. I ain't had no scholarships to get into college, but like I said, my daddy he's in this world, so he know a lot of people, and Coach Reed is my uncle. So
Okay.
he asked me to come up here, and he gave me a chance to play football.
Okay.
So, I took advantage. I said, man, I'm coming. I ain't had nothing going. I ain't had nothing to do, so
Might as well.
Might as well.
So you ended up at TSU playing football, and then you ended up in the NFL.
Right.
Well, before we jump to that, man, how was playing HBCU college football, man? Because I feel like HBCU college football gets slept on a lot.
Yeah, we do. They say that we don't play the talent day in and day out of the big schools, which I understand, but I mean, it ain't no different. My son going to HBCU.
Well, that is.
He ain't got no choice. A lot of people say, why would you limit him to? But they don't understand that HBCU is a true brotherhood, man. When I was in the league, bro, the first thing I did at the scouting report is look on the paper to see who was else from the HBCU. And man, when we get on the field, it's like, it's love. All on whether you a star or you just a practice squad player, man. It's all love. And then when you go over your stories and you listen to the guys that come from the Floridas, the USCs, and the big schools, when you listen to their stories, man, like, it ain't how when we tell our stories, we can connect and we can feel it because we understand what we go to. So and it's great playing at HBCU. I'll do it again.
Yeah, you definitely can build a brotherhood that way because y'all stories are so much different, man. The HBCUs in football and basketball and
Well, really, I'm gonna say probably just about everything outside of track. Maybe track and field get a little bit more love than the HBCU.
They do.
But man, outside of that, man, every other sport, you know what I'm saying, in order to become a professional or an elite athlete, it seems as though y'all got to work 2 and 3 times harder as the Power 5 or the high major schools. Right. And, you know, there's no telling how much talent has been slept on and missed out at an elite and a professional level just because somebody came from the Tennessee States or the Jackson States or the Alcorn States or the FAMUs of the world. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's pretty dope. And I know being a Nashville native, when I was up in Kentucky, bro, like all of my folks from Louisville, Lexington, that was in Bowling Green, bro, they all loved watching you play. Jesse was also one of your biggest supporters up there, man, at WKU, bro. So yeah, man, definitely appreciate you for putting on for the HBCUs, and especially locally here from Nashville.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Puts the issue on the map.
Try.
Okay, so you played college ball and then you transitioned into the NFL. How was that transition for you? And what made you decide to go ahead and go into the NFL at the time that you did?
I always knew I'm down to earth, cool, humble, never cocky on. But I promise you, I always knew I was going.
Okay.
You can ask anybody that played with me from a freshman to when I first walked on campus. You can ask some of my teachers. You know, I ain't gonna lie. You know, they don't do this, kids. I was kind of shot out back then. But I used to go to class and sign on a paper, just my name, and my football name, and turn my test in. And I'll never forget Dr. Mito called me out of the class. He was like, what are you doing? I come to class every day. He was like, but you don't. I said, man, I'm just passing through. I ain't gonna be here. It was only my senior year though, because I knew in my head.
So you was already done.
I was already done anyway. So I'm like, nah, I'm just passing through. I'm not gonna. But as a freshman, I always told people, but you know, you come from HBCU. I never let that get in my head.
Yeah.
So I worked like that. You know what I mean? I literally worked like that. I was running hills. I was doing everything extra. You can ask anybody. I don't let nobody beat me to the water fountain. Like doing break, when it's time to get a water break, I'll be the first one over there to grab a water. Drills, I led by example. You know, that's why a lot of guys followed me. But they'll tell you, man, you know, one thing about HBCU is a part of school.
Yeah.
So you got to know how to manage yourself. So for every part I went, I was up at 5:30 in the morning, working out. When guys were going to class, they'll see me on the hill over there running. I used to always tell people, I'm going to be there. If you come, you don't. But they always wonder why I'm able to last as long, because I believe in outworking anybody. You ain't gonna you can only match my intensity. You're not gonna outwork me. You're gonna have to go the distance with me. So that will always be my mindset. So
that's good.
With my size, I always knew I was a tall corner, because you know, just knowing the cornerbacks, they range from the 5'8" to the 6 foot. With me being 6'2", I'm like, I'm gonna get a shot because I was fast, and I'm gonna get an opportunity. I didn't think I was going first round. I didn't think that. But I knew I was going to get an opportunity, so I just wanted to maximize, so I just work. And when the opportunities presented themselves, man, I was always ready.
Yeah. Well, you know, combining your work ethic plus, you know, all coaches say you can't teach size.
Yeah, you can't.
Right.
You can't, you know what I'm saying? So you really having the body of a wide receiver and the feet of a corner and a safety is just kind of like, shit, we ain't got no choice but to take it. You know, you're not going to find it nowhere else. So... But man, that's pretty dope. I know one question that I did want to ask though.
No,
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
I don't know, but I just know me. I know me. I got it.
I ain't gonna do that one. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna ask, who's faster in the foot race? You or Odell?
Easy. That ain't even a question.
You and Odell, y'all foot race?
That's not even a question. He'll answer that for you. That ain't even a race.
You smoking?
That's
Odell?
not even a race. It's not even a race.
Okay.
Not taking nothing from that man. That man, he's God's gift, man. But when it comes to running, you ain't gonna find too many that can just pick him up, put him down like me now.
You was what?
Not running.
What was you? 4.29, 4.28, something like that. And you go 40. Yeah. Who had the fastest 40 time?
4.24.
Who was that?
Chris Johnson.
Well, I don't know, man. It's something about them boys coming to Tennessee, man. Got good feet. And Chris Johnson, Florida boy too, right?
Yes, sir.
He from Broward?
Orlando.
He from Orlando?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Something about the Florida boys coming to Nashville, man. They always got good feet.
Yes, sir.
Always got good feet. So your journeys in the NFL, man, give us one of your favorite war stories in the NFL or one of your favorite experiences that you can recall.
What you consider a war story?
Well, okay, so say who was your favorite wide receiver to line up against?
Larry Fitzgerald in practice. You know, when you was asking me about my transition, you know, I think to me, it was very smooth. You know, I never had a problem. Like, I've been on a lot of teams. I always been called my locker room guy. You know, I got great energy. Like I said, I'm down to earth until just, you know, when to play with me, when not to play with me. Like, so it's always been smooth. But when I first got to the NFL, I'm coming from TSU, you know, like they said, you don't see the talent you see every day. So, you know, so I'm thinking, I really think I couldn't be caught on like that. You know what I mean? And then I get to practice. I got Anquan Bolden, Larry Fitzgerald, Steve Preston, Kurt Warner. You know, you got these guys that's Hall of Fame guys. Right. And I'm going to get them every day. And in my head, I'll never forget, I called my mom. I'm like, man, I don't know if I can be here. Because they were catching ball. I'm not used to nobody just catching on me. Yeah. And I'm like, they not faster than me. They not taller than me, stronger than me, but they catching on me. And she was like, just stay with it, man. I never forget, Fitzgerald told me, man, it ain't all about your athletic ability. He was like, man, you very athletic, you fast, you just a raw talent. He said, but you could work on your technique. I'm not a technique guy. I'm not savvy like that. I rely on my feet and my speed. And from that camp, man, I learned how to use my body, work my technique, man. And I really honed in on it, and I just became who I am today, man. But I think he made me the player I am going against them guys my first year.
Yeah, man, because definitely if you having to guard Fitzgerald and Anquan Bolden, bro, Anquan Bolden like a damn grizzly dog, bro. Diesel, dude. No, I mean, shit, I guess that would put you up there. And I mean, for the majority of your duration in the league, where you was considered top 10, top 7, you know, corner in the league. So, I mean, kudos to you on that, man. Yeah. What was another one of your what was your favorite squad to play on? Was it that Arizona Cardinals team? Was that your favorite squad to play on?
I can't say I have a favorite. I'm telling you, every team I've been on, it was fun. Cause I'm that kind of guy. I'm gonna bring like when I walk in the locker room, you guys see anybody ever play with me, I swear the whole locker room just starts smiling because they know here come Crow. Yep. Ain't no telling what I'm finna do.
Yep. So you the life of the party.
I never did. If you ever look at certain teams that I've been on, like when they be having their little TV shows and stuff, and I'm always in there dancing or clowning somewhere. I'm gonna have like you can't take my joy. I'm a joyful person. So I ain't really had that many. I ain't really had that many down moments, man. My whole journey, I can't say it. And I had my hiccups. Now, don't get it wrong. You know, because at the end of the day, you know it's a business. You know anything about the NFL, you know how it works, so it'll get to you. But for the most part, man, I just been joyful. Every team I've been on, but that first year was special because we went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
so
right.
it was definitely special. The guys that I was with, man, we like brothers, man. I'm talking about to this day. So.
Yeah, man, that's one of the joys of being an athlete, man. A lot of your teammates, you build that bond and that brotherhood that only y'all can relate to.
Yeah.
So that's super dope right there, man.
So before we cut to break, I do want to ask you, what's the best advice that you've gotten from anyone in the NFL that's kind of like inspired you?
I like I say, I always go back to my first year because you know I was just raw coming from Black college. I had a chip on my shoulder, and I was I'm not gonna lie, I was angry because I felt like they made me go through every obstacle and answer all they. No matter how many times I went and performed, even at the Senior Bowl, the Combine, they still had all this to say. So I was an angry little kid my first few years, and G. Hayes, I'll never forget him and Carlos Dansby. They pulled me to the side, man, and just really told me what being a pro was. You know, it ain't just about coming to practice and coming to games and making plays. It's more than that on and off the field, you know, and I think that's the best advice I could have got because, you know, I could have self-destructed in the first 3 years because, you know what I mean? It wasn't that I was just angry. I was just mad that they thought of us as HBCU players like that. When I'm looking in the locker room at everybody that went to them big schools, I'm like, yeah, y'all missed out on a lot of us.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, we are going to cut to break. We'll be back. What's up, family? It's your girl Shechinah, and I'm here at Live Above Clothing. Right now, if you head over to liveabove.co, you can get 10% off your purchase of $40 and above. Live Above has the latest in stylish, comfortable clothing for both men and for my ladies. Take advantage of this limited time offer and head on over to liveabove.co and use the promo code MASSCTV. Again, that's MASSCTV. Don't miss out.
When you support our partners, you support the vision of MASSCTV. Head over to liveabove.co. Use our promo code MASSCTV for 10% off your purchase of 40 or above. Remember, everything you do should be legendary.
All right, welcome back. Okay, so in this next section, I want to talk about the effects of COVID because that is very real. We're all dealing with it.
Yeah.
How has that affected the NFL and the future of the NFL?
Man, it played a big part because guys can't even go to the facilities. You know, you miss that part of spring training.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you miss that real bond, and that's when you get to know your guys. When you're going through spring training, you're going through camp. You can't even do that. So you got to go into a season where I'm just meeting you for the first time. We got a game in a week, and usually we have months to prepare. Now we only got a week, so you get that. And then for the free agents, man, that's tough.
Man, that's rough
because you can't even come to the facility if you're not on the team. So for you to get a workout, you know, they just got to go off of maybe knowing you. Like you can't unless you now. But now the good thing that they're doing is you can send in film work of you, like video to the coaches and stuff, and like they could kind of monitor you like that. But see, I don't like that either because you can always twerk your videos.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's real tough. It's real tough, man. So COVID hit hard, man. So I hopefully something changed because you don't got to draft this year. You got pro days and stuff.
Yep.
That's tough, man. You taking the fun part of what guys love out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not even NFL college athlete. It's even worse.
Yeah, it's even worse for the college and the high school. The high school kids, they got it. They got it the hardest because I know with us on the coaching side in basketball, like a lot of schools are offering their scholarships to like seniors at other schools, transfer students, junior college students, and these current seniors. It might be some talent out there, but if you're not ESPN top 100, top 250, it's over with for you. And that's on girls basketball. And I can only imagine what it's like on the football side. I mean, that's how they're doing it. And basketball team only 15 people. I can only imagine what it's like having a whole 52.
You don't even have no scholarships.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? And for the guys that's coming, you know, and that's crazy because everybody that's playing right now, you know, we're through the spring season right now, COVID. They all get their year back, so they don't lose scholarships.
Yep. So you right back
coming out this year, man. If you, like you said, if you ain't that guy, man, it's tough, man.
Man, it's curtain.
Only could walk on somewhere probably.
Yep. Yeah. And to be a walk on, you still got to have that dog in you.
Right.
You still got to have a little dog in you. Yeah. You know, and I think that man, it's really gonna change the way how we look at sports. I think. I mean, because I don't know when or if we ever gonna go back to the traditional 4-year students and out, bring in another class 4 years and out, and it's just like it's crazy now because to some people it's to their advantage, but a high school student, it might change the way how collegiate sports functions unless you are, like you said, Alabama, Florida, Auburn, USC, one of the Oregon, one of those top tier elite schools that's grabbing you one of them ESPN top one or whatever players. Your best bet as a school might just be to go to the junior college route, get you some high level collegiate playing time, playing experience, workouts, accustomed to not living at home with your mama and daddy or your parents and having to actually grow up, wake up on time for workouts, go to class, come lunch, and then back to class and back at practice.
How to get into a routine.
Yeah, and then at that point, you probably, at least right now, you got a better chance of playing college high major or mid-major college football going that route than you do being a star athlete at a high school right now.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. And if I'm a senior right now in college, I'm using all that to my advantage, whether I know I'm going pro or whether I'm finna go and get a job and start getting to the check. Cause I'm pretty sure y'all probably got some kids that's like, shit, I done graduated already. Let me go on ahead and get this grad school in since I got another year left to play.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, shit, if you already in that system, then it's a win. But shit, if you coming out of high school trying to get in, long road ahead for you, buddy.
Definitely sounds like it's been tough, been rough on everybody. Within that system. Especially not being able to go to like the games and experience, like having it's just weird. Like it's different. And do you think we'll ever get back to that? Or
we will.
Will we stay like with the virtual screens?
No, it can't stay that way.
You can't. Society got to get back to being a society.
Yeah.
You know, that's why they're coming out with all these vaccines and stuff. But it can't stay like that.
Yeah.
We gonna.
Yeah. Do you think that might have, like, without the lack of like fans and stuff there at the games, do you think that affected the way some of the players play or how the game
it definitely do, because you feed off that crowd, you feed off that energy, especially I wouldn't even say more so for the away team, because when you go on away, but I think it affect the home team, because you get that crowd behind you, man. Yeah, definitely. So it definitely affect.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just feel like we eventually got to get back to it, because if, like you said, Crow, if we don't, man, it's going to go all bad downhill really quickly. Yeah, so no, that virtually it ain't it. Kudos to the NFL for trying to bubble out and it worked, but you can't do that with a football game, I don't think.
Yeah.
Football is a little more complex. There's a lot more complexities to it. But we definitely can't do that virtual shit. I'm quite tired of it myself.
Yeah, same here.
So I can only imagine what the coaching staff and athletes are, how they feeling about it.
Cool. So what advice, I would say, would you give to maybe a senior in college or maybe someone in high school that's looking to go to the NFL route? Like, if that's their dream, if that's something that they want to do, what kind of advice would you give to them?
Meet Crow at the Hill at 5 a.m.
One thing I could tell them, man, is you got to believe in yourself wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
I mean, when I say that, I mean you got to really, really put forth the effort. One thing I always say is I never needed a handout. I just needed a way out. And when I stepped on that campus, my mindset was, I'm gonna be so good they have to remember me. And I always think like that. And whenever I go to a workout, whenever I go to practice, I visualize my grandma, my mama, and my dad is sitting on the sideline. And if after that day, when I get done with practice, I always walk, look to the sideline. If I feel like I didn't impress them, I didn't work hard enough. So I tell people, man, I don't care about the resources, where I'm at, what I don't got, what I do got. A lot of people complain about HBCU facilities, man. That don't matter. They got enough for you to be successful. Successful lies within yourself. Like, couldn't nobody tell me nothing about me. You can say I'm too small. All I'm gonna pray for is opportunity. And when I get the opportunity, I'm gonna show you that. That's just how I always been in anything in life, whether it was school, football, there's anything in life. Like, just believe in yourself wholeheartedly and have faith. If you don't believe, have faith. Especially if you got the parents I had, my foundation was strong. So I relied on all that.
That's
yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you definitely gotta have that solid foundation, man. That is vital. Vital.
Yeah, and believing in yourself. Like, that's key. Like, silencing the noise of everybody else and just honing in on what you have and what you can do in your ability, and just go for it.
Yeah.
Go after it. I love that.
before game day,
Mm-hmm.
let's go professional realm. What was on your music playlist? What was you playing before the games?
I play the same thing since I've been in the league.
Mm-hmm.
I played 2 songs. Well, I played one, and then just recently when this song came out, I played it before every game. I mean, whenever the screen coach, he just passed, God's blessed, did. My screen coach, and he was assistant screen coach in New York with me.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever he hear this song, he'll call me like, man, because everybody know I'm gonna sing this song out loud when I be walking around the locker room. I always listen to Take Me to the King, and I always listen to. He's a Florida rapper. His name's Slug. It's a song called Carry On. I listen to them before every game. But them two I'm listening to every game. But my playlist is number gospel, straight gospel.
Gotcha. What was the Florida rapper name?
Slugger.
Sluggers.
Wait, Slugger.
Slugga.
Okay, sorry. Sorry.
And what was the name of the song?
Carry On.
Carry On. Okay. We'll see what old Slugger talking about. Oh, okay, Slugger.
You said you're gonna put it at the end. Cool.
Okay, 2012. So that would be the time that you came into the league. Cause were you 12 or 13? No, when did?
Oh,
no, you
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
I came out early, but what I'm saying prior to that is nothing but gospel.
Gotcha.
Nothing but. I ain't one of them guys get to that rapping and I stay mellow. I can't get too hype.
Gotcha.
Cool. Well, we'll take a short break and we'll be right back.
Think tank.
Hello, I'm Shechinah with Massey TV, and I'm standing here with Deja and Shannon with From Your Father.
At From Your Father, we empower women and youth in fatherless families to reach their greatest potential through mentoring, programs, and the love of Jesus Christ. We accomplish this through our unique and innovative Go Love program. We create custom boxes based on what each family needs each month, and we deliver it to their doorsteps.
These programs prevent mothers from having to try and find transportation to access resources, and children from missing out on resources if their parents can't access the help. Inside the boxes, we provide various items as well as fresh organic produce each month. We have Zoom cooking classes, financial empowerment sessions, and group spiritual empowerment sessions each month.
Our purpose is to let fatherless families know that they have a Heavenly Father who loves them so much, that He will never leave or walk out on them like earthly fathers do, that He will never let them down and make promises that He won't keep, to give them all the resources that they need to thrive, and to let them know that it's from your Father.
People can support by giving a donation or volunteering. To donate, they can Cash App From Your Father 1 or on our website, www.fromyourfather.org. To volunteer, they can sign up to help pack boxes at Hands on Nashville. Come out and help deliver to families and sign up to be a male mentor.
And we're back. We are moving on to my favorite part of the show, which is the think tank. So in this bowl is really randomness. So it could be a question, it could be a comment, it could be pretty much anything, and you just say the first thing that comes to your mind.
Trash pull. No, mine finna be slaw. See.
Okay. What you got?
Y'all gonna put me first?
Yeah.
What do I get to swap? Do I get to swap with somebody this time?
No.
Man, Zach, what happened last week though, bro? You said that if I pulled another slaw one, that I could pull again.
The one you had last week was not slaw.
The one I did have last week was slaw. I don't even remember.
Go ahead.
It says if sex were completely removed from your mind, what would mostly be on your mind? That's tough, man. Probably working out.
Okay.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
It was tough.
That was tough. I ain't mad at
That's
it.
like the perfect question for a guy
Because
because guys, generally, I guess, think about sex a lot more than women do.
I don't know, man. I don't
No?
no.
You think it's about the same?
Hell no. I think
You
women
think
think about it
women
way
think about it
more.
more?
Way more.
It's always the woman
Absolutely.
saying he can't mess my sex drive.
Come on.
It's always the woman.
Come on.
Never heard no man say that.
Scott, we gotta get you some new friends.
I'm
baby.
telling you.
I was just saying, like,
No.
I didn't. This is just conversation.
What's your girls' group chats be looking like? I mean, I would imagine.
Stay out of my girls' group chat.
I'm just saying, man. I seen a couple of your friends.
Okay.
I don't know,
What
man.
does that
I
mean?
don't know. Hey, friends, how y'all doing? I don't know. Yeah, but
I read your question.
What makes you emotional?
That's okay.
That's a good one. We don't.
Y'all don't know that. I don't know. So I will say this. I've been told that I'm very hard to read when it comes to emotions. I don't know. I guess what would make me emotional would be an overwhelming event that just kind of gives me a lot of joy. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing somebody like really beat and defy odds, especially like if I know them personally. You know what I'm saying? Like there have been some guys that, you know, I've known that was in the streets and, you know, I mean heavy in the streets. Doing their thing, and you know they texting me, calling me, can you talk to my child, and he don't listen, yada yada yada, and then you know try to get them on the straight and narrow, and you know turn their lives around. And a lot of them are good fathers now, can't peel them away from their kids, and doing really good things now, man. So I would say that is what makes me emotional in a happy sense, is that seeing somebody defy and beat the odds, especially when shit wasn't looking too bright.
See, that was a great question. And you was trying to exchange it.
I don't know, man. I got a really good one a while back. Like, what was the one when allegedly black folks got their superpowers? Didn't I? Yeah, I got the superpowers question of the day. That was a good question.
But your superpower only lasted 2 seconds.
Relax. Bro, relax.
You was only on time once.
Man,
so
look, bro. See how black folks
it
do,
didn't
bro?
even
They
really-
always try to diminish your little bitty small wins, bro. My followers be here. Look, one just asked me right now if we was on.
Well, tell them to send in their questions.
Okay.
Right.
I'm about to watch for a little while.
But we not even live.
What I just tell her, we record them now and
We not even
stand.
live. I mean, we.
See, again, trying to diminish small wins. Kids, do not be that person that always try to diminish somebody else's
I'm gonna
small
change
wins.
mine.
No.
I want to be like Pat today.
No,
Change
bro,
mine.
y'all ain't let me change. Come on, yeah, let's
Who
talk.
do you think the next versus battle should be between? Are they even doing that still?
They just did D'Angelo, quote unquote, and Friends. Triller.
Oh, yeah.
Triller.
Got a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
And all the artists they have been on it.
I'm probably gonna get a check off of that shit. Because Triller houses a lot of their music. Because Triller, I think you can put Triller is what TikTok.
Mhm.
Triller is TikTok's father.
Okay.
Mhm.
Gotcha. What?
You ain't answer the question though.
Hey, come on, question.
Okay. The next.
Nah, you know we might need to get her a new one because she gonna say like Kirk Franklin
No, I'm
and
not. They
like
already did Kirk
and
Franklin
John P.
Brad
Key.
Hammond.
See?
And they did John
She-
P. Key. They did that one already.
she watched them. See. Did you watch the Gucci Mane versus Jeezy?
I did.
Who won?
Gucci Man won.
Who won, Crow?
Jeez.
Uh-oh. Jeezy won?
Man,
I don't know, man.
It
It
ain't
was,
even
I like
question.
I think
No,
Gucci
no. Let me tell you.
for the younger crowd, and I think Jeezy won for the older crowd.
season one overall period.
And
But
I'm gonna
I'm gonna tell you why if you got any streetness in you, you gonna say he won because he was baby punking him. But it's bigger than that. We ain't going off that because he calling them out doing this and that. Nah, it ain't about that. It's about the music.
I mean, I don't have a lot of street in me, and I still feel like
you young.
Well, I have a little bit. I'm not that young.
How are you?
I'm 32.
I bet.
You're right.
I'm not that young.
You got me on that one, man.
You said you got a little street in you.
Just a little bit.
So when you at home and ain't nobody at the house,
Okay.
you turn your music up and you like cooking your spaghetti or whatever it is you eating. Do you like pretend it's like dope and you like cooking it up? Wife do this stuff?
Well, first of all, I don't know how dope, so I can't
Oh,
say
okay.
that.
Nigga the wrist.
Okay.
But you know,
Hold on, I don't know, but that looked damn good to me. I don't know, but you look like they did this a time or three before.
I know my way around the kitchen. I can't say that.
Hey, that's where the birds come from.
Okay, the verse is better. Who do I think?
And you can't say BB or CC Wine.
I'm not. I'm not. I think that
I got a good one. I'm gonna wait and save it after Shechinah.
But see, I'm trying to think who would go against this person.
So chances are, can I guess who it is? Chances are it's probably like Usher or Chris Brown.
No.
Was I in there? No.
No, I was actually gonna say John Legend.
Who can go against
Who can go against John Legend?
But I don't know who's there with him.
So the versus battle kind of got loopholes though, because you don't have to be the main artist on the song. You can be a contributing writer, and that can be one of your songs.
Right.
Yeah. Or what if they did Drew Hill and Jagged Edge? She had a versus?
I feel like Alicia Keys could go against John Legend because she done wrote a couple of bangers too.
Yeah. I don't remember her having one.
I don't think she had one, G.
I think you made that up.
I don't think she had one, bro.
I feel like you made that up.
Her husband runs it, so
I don't think she had one.
I don't think she's had one. So I don't know, man. Maybe you need to go on ahead and slide into them the Triller and verse.
Alicia and John, that would be cool.
That one don't care.
But I think Drew Hill and Jagged Edge.
Now I do like that one. Who you got?
That wasn't a part of the question.
Nah, come on, let's talk about it. Who you got, Crow?
Jagged Edge.
Oh,
I like
Zach,
Drew
I know you
Hill.
a
I don't
heavy
know.
Drew Hill fan. When we was kids, bro, Drew Hill was your shit when we was kids.
They got more hit.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Drew Hill got that iconic stomp, bro.
This one, that's a hard one.
That's a good one.
Because they definitely both have
They got a long catalog.
Of, no, it has to be Drew Hill.
It gotta be.
Cisco got one of my favorite songs.
What, the thong song?
Hell. Incomplete.
Hey, now I ain't gonna lie, that boy was definitely singing hard as hell on Incomplete. Definitely singing hard. How about this though? I like Jagged Edge versus Drew Hill, but who y'all got in SWV versus Escape?
SWV.
I got SWV, bro.
I got SWV.
Zach, don't be Dwayne
Don't
Wade.
be the eye man
Don't be
out.
Dwayne Wade in the dunk contest, bro.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the dunk contest,
You wouldn't watch it. Are you serious, bro? Crow, would you watch that?
Yeah.
Bro, that literally is date night, bro. That's literally an at-home date night.
oh
What?
my God.
Oh my God, bro. No bueno.
Yeah, it would be good, but yeah, I would watch that. But speaking of the dunk contest, I like how they changed the rules this year.
Well, the dunk contest?
Yeah.
Y'all wouldn't even believe me if I told y'all. I don't watch sports.
Wait.
Come and get breaking news. And this one you gotta run the breaking news.
Wait.
I don't watch sports.
We was just about to close
across
out,
the
but
bottom.
we can't close out what you saying. What you mean?
Anybody that know me, they'll tell you I don't like sports. Nope. I
So you
couldn't
don't
tell
watch-
you nobody growing up football players or nothing. Nope.
You was like, I'm only
favorite
focused on me.
Yep. I played it, but I like if you come to my house, my daddy, he don't like coming over because
He trying to watch the game.
Put ESPN on my TV. That's not gonna happen.
Somebody that you like
Nope.
looked up to or
No.
kind of like,
No.
wow.
My brother. That's it.
That's
Wow.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what?
That's different.
That's kind of surprising, but that's not the first time I've heard that though.
Everybody.
LeBron
don't
says
like
that
no
he don't watch a whole lot of sports. Well, let me rephrase that. He watches games, but
I don't even watch Super Bowl for real.
really,
I go to a Super Bowl party, but I ain't gonna be like into the game.
over with.
So I'm a movie net, like a movies TV series type person. Like I see every movie that come in the theater. That's what I do.
Super Bowl on, he at the crib watching Snowfall.
Right.
Gotcha.
I ain't mad at it though. I ain't mad at it though. Now I know like a lot of elite athletes, they say that they don't watch sports with the sound on. They'll have it on, like have music going.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of folks don't watch like ESPN or more specifically Skip Bayless, because you know he's everybody's favorite villain.
I don't know. That'd be cool to be there. Like you can't get to me.
Yeah.
You know, I promise you can't. You can say whatever you want to say. I know me. I'm confident within me.
Yeah.
I go out there and you ain't gonna have me. I can go out there and give a 6 touchdowns. You're not gonna break. You can't not confident wise.
Well, you being so lively, we didn't even touch on the media. So like how do you look? I done started a whole new episode,
so
bro.
keep it brief.
Bro. We do got to go see Josh. We pull up on him in a little bit. So like, how has the media ever tried to like challenge you or like throw any type of like crazy questions after the game, and you know that you can't get out of pocket because you're like, I ain't trying to get fined.
Oh, that's all the time, man. I don't have every team I've been on. I done had a lot of situations, man, on and off the field. But you know, you just keep. I mean, I'm an honest guy. I'm straightforward. I mean, if you did it, you own up to it. You know, and even if it's something that you did do that said you did, you know, you got to keep it professional. You know, you keep everything in house.
Yeah.
You know, ain't nobody ever took me out of character, not once. You know?
Yeah.
I had people say some out of pocket stuff. Like,
Man.
I just look at them, but I always give them that look like.
You know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I guess you gotta think like in that journalism realm of the media, the writing realm of it, they really don't, unless they your people, but they really don't care about you for real. They really just there for that sound bite that's gonna put them to the next level, gonna get them that promotion.
Yeah.
You know, so that's something that a lot of athletes need to start considering too, man. Stop letting the media and these journalists and these column writers, these beat writers get to you, bro. Because they, like I said, they really just there to get that little sound clip that's gonna go viral on every blog site, gonna be on ESPN, gonna be on CNN, MSN, and that's a good point, man. We really don't talk about that a lot, unfortunately, in our community. At least we don't. But well, there it is. See, I was brief.
You work.
See, I be working on my brevity. Come on, vocab word.
Making up words.
That is a real word. Brevity is a real word, bro. Google it, Shechinah.
I will after the show. Thank you so much for joining us.
I appreciate it.
This was great. This was really, really good.
Appreciate you, big dog. Yes, sir. So
cool. So I don't know if you want people to follow you on social media or.
I know. I mean, I be on TikTok and Facebook and stuff. I'm a very animated guy, but I don't be care. You follow me. I don't be care.
Freshest football coach in the country, yay or nay?
Having it on, yeah.
Cause I don't know, man. Some folks be saying that Dion might got the title. We saw what you had on the other day. Now we saw what you had on the other day, man. Drippy.
Yes, sir.
Shechinah didn't see what Shechinah ain't see.
No. I'm getting to it this weekend again every week.
Uh-oh.
But see that before we go but that's one thing I'm known for too now. Anybody actually on the team, I'm coming fresh dress on Sunday.
Oh, there it is.
Everybody gonna have to see me.
There it is.
And no, I don't have a stylist. People like to say, who be styling? I style myself.
Myself, yeah.
That's good.
I ain't mad at it.
Cool. Well,
Pat.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Skoolboy P and at Creative Socialite Group.
Awesome. And you can follow me on Instagram at bubblybeauty3. Make sure you follow at Massey TV. Make sure you follow at 28th and Jefferson. Also, go to YouTube. Go to Massey TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you watch, like, share, all of that good stuff. And we will see you next time.
We out.